Is ambush convoy.
Hey, Commander. Pull up a chair.
I'm just gonna go straight down the middle, so I kinda need that money. I will take both of those. Tractor. I know. What have you been running? So you're 5 out of 5 on the Marauder and 5 out of 5 on the Corsair. Yeah. So we're going to bring back the Corsair with Tractor running that. And then Outrigger. We'll get the Marauder. Which we're gonna stick pipeline in some battle armor on that. I want my Atlas and my King Crab and actually I don't want the Phoenix Hawk, but I want the Thanos. Atlas. What is this running? Lasers and ballistic. It's got the rotary cows. Yep, it's Capricorn because of his 9 gunnery. I'm probably going to turn him into my Atlas pilot. Give him, max that out. Yes, I want all of those. King Crab also has ballistic stuff. You're all missile, Barguest, AC-20, and medium pulse. We're going to bring Helios so I can capitalize on his missile accuracy. I wonder, can I get the Saladin? Nope. So they'll have to stay home. Drop Hot Shot because that little bit of extra damage from Stoic would be great. Actually, is there... Nope. No special benefits, so yeah, we'll go like that. Alright. Hopefully we can successfully ambush this convoy. Alright. Hopefully I don't get stuck in a shitty position. Ooh. I'm not liking the looks of this. Is that the denial zone at least? Yes, okay. So at least I'm near the denial zone.
Confirmed.
We're gonna jump to there. It's also a lunar environment. We're gonna turn the medium lasers off. Just go with the ERPPCs. And a Sunder. It's got an AC-20. Wonderful. Hopefully this hits. Got one. I'm just going to have to pummel that guy into non-existence. They've got plenty of tonnage. 60, 55, 60. I think that other one was also a 60.
Ready to get it on. Confirmed.
We've also got a 100-ton mech and an 85-ton mech there. And you are a 90. Turn the lasers off and just fire the 40 missiles at him. Couple lucky hits.
Waiting for orders. Calling in.
I'm going to try and get up around this way so that with my vehicles at least. Let's hope for some hits. Excellent. I've really softened that one side up at this point.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, let's see what my armor-piercing AC-2s can do. Let's hope for the best. Trying to take out that AC-20. Those be the large lasers. If I can crack into that side torso, it's his ammo. I need the other arm. The other side to get the AC-20. But at least I'm chewing my way into that. Ooh, I got a head hit. That's excellent.
I'm listening.
I'm gonna chew into that side and maybe get his ammo. That's the other way I can quickly eliminate him. I'm risking it. I got with a plasma, so he's gonna have heat issues as well. And in a lunar environment, that's going to be potentially lethal.
Reporting. Lifting off.
Alright. That gives me a little bit of height advantage as well. Got his arm open and a large laser down.
Scored a critical hit.
Yep. Roger that.
Alright, Rhino support fire, or fire support tank. It's only a longbow. Well, let's see what I can do to that longbow. Two excellent hits on the longbow.
Yes, Commander. I'm walking here.
Just move up a little bit with the Atlas. Three rounds, hope for the best.
Here it comes. Primary.
There we go. Oh, I stray fired one of the vehicles. That works. Oh, look, they brought an Atlas as well. And they missed with the Atlas. This is Gauss. Alright, where's my king crab at? In a position where he can't move. Alright. Hello, Bongo Turtles. How's the Merc business today? Doing alright. I ended up throwing my C team in to rescue a pilot. And managed to succeed. And now we're doing the next mission, which is an ambush convoy. Oh, I also got this king crab out of that mission. So, last week was pretty bad. This week is going alright. And I've opened up the longbow and possibly knocked it down? Yes, got the knockdown. The dead pilot count, what kind of time frame does that represent? Since about February. And I play this weekly. I've had a lot of unlucky Gauss rifle shots to the cockpit.
It tickled.
That and DFAs to the cockpit. Listen, I know a thing or two about unlucky pilots. Yeah. Welcome to BattleTech. Modded BattleTech, too. I've also had my fair share of lucky hits.
Heading out.
I've actually been running a lucky Decker trial lately. No mods. Ooh. How's that been going? Alright, my current career game, I ran into Decker in the wild, I hired him, he died. Oof. Yeah, I've had a few of those as well. Hire the new pilot and immediately lose him. I named a newer pilot Cooler Decker. Cooler Decker got their cockpit punched out by a Wolverine. Oof. I'm beginning to think the name Decker is cursed. Let's take his arm. Just eliminate whatever weapons he's got mounted in the arm. No, I broke one of his LRM-20s. So I hired a newer pilot and dubbed them Decker Adjacent. You're just trying to get your pilots killed, aren't you? You'll never guess what happened to pilot or to Decker Adjacent. Cockpit blown off?
Aye. Fire in.
Missed with an ER. Generally, I'm not putting my Deckers in any more danger than my other pilots. Yeah, I think the name is cursed. That's it. But yes, one of the upgunned Banshees shot his cockpit off. Oof. Yeah.
Acknowledge.
I've actually gotten really lucky with this Corsair. He's got AP rounds, and I managed to drill a shutdown mech in the head with every, or just about every AC2 round fired. And it went from fully working to I took out the cockpit's internal structure without stripping its armor. Yes, but He was a fully armored victor. Ooh. Anyway, I decided to run Lucky Decker trials. Well, he's definitely not lucky at that point.
Right here. Mm-hmm.
I hired 4 nobodies, named them Lucky Decker candidate, and put them all in fleas. Oh, good lord. Yeah, I'm trying to get this AC-20 off the field. Got some plasma and another Gauss hit.
What's the plan?
I'm going to stand and shoot.
He's going down.
They all have +3 to hit, or +3 to defense gyros. Yeah, they might survive in that. Or they're going to get an unlucky shot and go down.
Taking heavy hits, Commander.
Yep, there's 2 left out of 4. That figures. I'm weeding out the unlucky ones. You're gonna get a mission where your last 2 get popped.
Light damage. Holding firm. Standing by. Position confirmed.
Alright. Let's try and headshot this guy with a Thunderbolt 20. Nope. Well, don't say that. I've already considered the possibility of losing both of them in the same round. It's how it's gonna fall out. Oh yeah. This, Rhino support tank, I don't know how I managed it, but I managed to kill it, but not so badly that I wasn't able to loot anything from it. Got the parts, threw it in there as a vehicle to use, and managed to one-shot quite a few enemies with him. I don't play this game modded, but we have a weekly game in person where we play tabletop. Play on the table. That's a lot of fun.
Firing.
Going center torso here, just to try and finish this guy off, but didn't manage.
That hit something good.
So he's gonna get to stand up. But at least one of his LRM-20s is down. He got some damage on my Corsair. I kind of wish I had brought my fire starter here, because then I could have been giving everyone, you know, heat issues.
Engage.
There we go. Excellent. Got a pilot ejection. The Thunderbolt 20 projects fear like few other weapons. Yeah. The 2 weapons that scare me the most are the Thunderbolt 20 and the arrow missiles.
Standing by.
Yeah. I know they behave a little differently than in the tabletop version, than in the game, but they have a tendency to wipe me out. Yeah, let's pick on this guy. Let's bully the longbow a little more, see if I can eliminate him.
Go time.
And longbow down. Now I just got an Atlas, a J-37, and a couple other vehicles.
Ready for orders.
know what? We're going to get that extra 30% damage. And then either hit the Atlas or this guy. Atlas it is. Well, we do narrative play when we do the tabletop. We haven't had the Arrow 4 on the table itself before, but it's a very fun system to run as off-map support. Yeah. I love using the artillery in the game. I haven't actually ever gotten a chance to play the tabletop. Just isn't anyone around me that plays.
Commander?
So, because you're declaring your target one turn in advance, and then if you launch the regular artillery and you're playing mental chess about where you think they've dropped it. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to activate Stone Cold here so I cool off a little. And fuck with this Atlas's ability to shoot, hopefully. And if you have a tag and a homing missile, then the missile only hits if you successfully tag an enemy. Yeah. They do it similarly here as well. They've got some guided munitions. And the whole, are they going AoE or tag question? Always ordering one turn in advance. Yep.
Engaging with target.
Commander?
Yeah, so... that can always be fun if you're trying to guess what your enemy is about to do. Especially if the AoE misses and scatters into something else. That's why I love running AoE weapons, because you can occasionally catch the enemy off guard. Only gonna fire one plasma. Excellent, it hit.
You have orders?
Gonna turn off 25 missiles. Actually, no, wait. I can run Stone Cold here. Fire everything. Almost knocked the big fella over. He's gonna get knocked over after this volley or the next one. There we go. Down he goes. I basically have my entire team firing at him.
Ready for orders. Confirmed.
Yeah, he's going down for sure. And I'm bringing dual Thunderbolt 20s in to finish the job, hopefully.
Locking all weapons.
Yep, there goes all of their escorts. And there's basically nothing left of that Atlas. I bullied the Atlas.
No shooting, just running.
Now to chase down the vehicles I'm here to kill.
What do you need? Understood. Moving fast. It is go time.
Roger. Venting heat and stabilizing.
Receiving you.
He's got jump jets, so I'm going to move back this way and get him up by the denial zone. Atlas and a King Crab. Nice to see the Kerensky assaults out and playing. Yeah. Let's see if I can find some way to get my LRM carrier up this way as well.
Yes, boss.
Corsair. I got my speedy guys moving for the road. Hopefully I can chase them down.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what my Gauss can do. Yeah, I got a little damage.
I'm here. Copy that, Commander.
I'm kind of hoping to, like, track him a little.
Engaging target.
Just gonna fire the one so I cool off. If I can slow him down by breaking his wheels or something, that would be best.
Going full throttle.
And I'm going to save my Thunderbolt ammo.
I'm your spaniel. Let's move.
I might be able to get my Atlas up this mountainside here and head him off. I assume vehicles have a chance to take mobility hits. Yeah, they've got either wheels or tracks, usually. I can't see the details. And if you break through the armor and crit out the tracks, they start moving slower.
Yes, Commander.
I'm going to save my missiles here.
All right, full speed.
Gonna keep pushing in the off-road. Try and get to them. In tabletop, if you have a... in tabletop, you have a chance to crit their tracks / wheels every time you shoot them, even if they have armor left. Oh. That would make killing vehicles easier. Now, with the game, you have to blow through the armor and get into the structure. It's not like a huge chance. Okay, it does make sense.
Taking a protective stance. Standing by.
She also has jump jets.
Roger, Skipper.
Higher shooting them from the sides. Yeah, that makes sense. So... yeah, they just got a couple of light transport vehicles here. Let's see if I can eliminate one of these guys up at towards the front. And I just started chunking the armor off. Honestly, in this game, you have to just stomp on vehicles to get rid of them.
Waiting for orders. Full speed, no target.
Yeah, he should be able to start jumping up next turn.
Receiving you.
Let's rain some missiles. The humble LBX-10 is a real tank stopper. Alright. In this game, they've got cluster munitions, which are great at sandblasting off armor from enemy vehicles and mechs, or getting crits once you've opened the enemy up.
Alright, let's see what this thing can do. Engaging target.
Yeah?
And my Corsair is running AP ammo in his AC2s. Do you get the choice between cluster and solid shot? It's two different ammo types that you can load. You can load a bin of either cluster or a bin of the solid. So you kind of get a selection. I prefer to load a bin of each on my LBXs. That way I can use the solid to punch a hole in the armor, and then cluster to just crit stuff out. I know the base game just forces you into cluster. Yeah, it sucks. It's kind of why I went with the mod, because it gives you more options.
Double time. Let's go.
Not going to waste my thunderbolts.
Ready for orders.
Confirmed.
Yeah, we're just gonna pop a precise shot.
Got it, Commander.
Primary.
Excellent. One vehicle down. I got 3 more to go. And once I kill the second one, some reinforcements will spawn. Ah, thank you for the follow. Oops. Gotta go. Have a good stream. Thank you for the follow, and y'all have a nice day. Actually, I'm gonna swing up this way and see if I can get my king crab into an intercept position.
Let's hit them hard.
Holding here.
Commander. Roger.
Alright, next turn, I should be able to jump him onto the road, so I can get his weapons firing at the vehicles as they come around. But I still got plenty of time. Some good mechs to head him off.
I copy.
Waiting for orders. Got it. Full speed, no target.
Commander.
Alright, we're going to sensor lock this guy in the front. So that way I can start shooting at him.
Have no doubt, it will be done.
Alright. Let's do some damage.
Right here. Mm-hmm. Haul
Yeah, I'm just gonna head up this way. Try and catch him off guard a little. Now that's close, but I'm not gonna be able to get a sensor lock on another one. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna precision strike that. One hit. That splashed him. That's fine by me.
I'm going.
Get moving up with the Atlas.
Locking target.
Missed. Damn it. Oh well.
Yep. Let's move.
I'll have my King Crab fire the LRM-15 at it, which might be enough. If I get lucky, I will get some crits. Yep, down it went.
Victorious! Show them what you've got.
And it doesn't look like they spawned reinforcements. So I just have to finish off these two vehicles. It's a 60-tonner and a 55-tonner.
Orders?
I'm going to wait on my LRM carrier.
Acknowledged.
Because one of my guys should be able to sensor lock and then I can rain 60 missiles onto it.
Waiting for orders. How's it going? Full speed, no target.
Hopefully... Yes. Drop sensor lock there.
Commander. Affirmative.
If my Marauder here is close enough... Yes. Now it's got one evasion.
What's the plan? Certainly.
We're gonna go stone cold. And unload missiles.
Yes, Commander. Double time. Let's go.
Almost got my LRM carrier in position. Excellent hit chance. Worth waiting for that sensor lock. Opened up, wheel propulsion crit, and it's only weapon down.
Commander.
And let's see if we can finish the job here. Nope. Both missed.
I'm receiving you. Going full throttle.
Yeah, my Atlas is now in position, and
Standing by.
my king crab has got line of sight. So I will have just a 55-ton vehicle to deal with if these hit. Like that. Cool. One enemy left to destroy, and then it's a successful mission.
Let's go. Standing by. Confirm. Holding.
I got lucky with this map and basically put these vehicles in a pincer. He came down to fight my king crab with medium lasers.
Aye, aye.
Well, time to start shooting. I'm not really caring about the accuracy, because any missile hits are going to be devastating.
Firing full com-
And I have plenty of mechs and vehicles to shoot with that he's not surviving this turn.
Commander?
I'm almost certain of that. Let's try and pop the turret.
Good to go. Double time. Let's go.
Alright. We're going to activate Warlord and all the weapons. Fire.
Yeah.
Resisted the injury.
Say we take it to him. I'm telling it. Yes, I am. Fire.
Alright. Perfect. Mission successful. Let's see if I get any good loot, but at least I got decent money and next to no repairs. Made 1.6 mil off of that. Light damage to the Corsair. Light damage to the Atlas. Light damage to the King Crab and the Helios. Yeah, I don't think I'll have any repairs. Well, I mean, I've got a part of this Atlas, so we're going to take that. I don't need the APC that has 3 parts left. I need AMS ammo, more so than AMS. I mean, extra 150 times 3, so 100 or 450 bucks. Might go with that as one of them. It's only a single bin of and 2 machine guns. Yeah, we're gonna snag the 2 machine guns so I can start rebuilding that. I'm gonna take this for the money. I probably did that wrong. Oh well. Oh, I don't need those. And I don't need more SRM ammo. Shoot. Oh well, so I only got 45 instead of the 450. What I needed to do was go to the store and sell it, most likely. Hey, thanks for stopping by. If you enjoyed, give me a like and maybe even a subscribe. Otherwise, I upload most weeks, Monday through Friday, at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a nice day.